ॐ जननीं शारदां देवीं रामकृष्णं जगद्गुरुं पादपद्मे तयो श्रित्वा प्रणमामि मुहुर्मुहुः. Sri Ramakrishna is telling, nothing exists except that one. That one is Supreme Brahman. So long as he keeps the eye in us, he reveals to us that it is he who, as the primal energy, creates, preserves and destroys the universe. That which is Brahman is also the primal energy. Once a king asked a yogi to impart knowledge to him in one word. The yogi said, "All right, you will get knowledge in one word." After a while, a magician came to the king. The king saw the magician moving two of his fingers rapidly and heard him exclaim, "Behold, O king, behold." The king looked at him amazed when after a few minutes he saw the two fingers becoming one. The magician moved that one finger rapidly and said, "Behold, king, behold." The implication of the story is that Brahman and the primal energy at first appear to be two, but after attaining knowledge of Brahman, one does not see the two, then there is no differentiation. It is one without a second, the Advaita, non-duality. Sri Ramakrishna is telling, nothing exists except that one. The one ultimate reality. The whole thing is an appearance very difficult to understand because I am experiencing it. But when we analyze what happens to this world when I sleep, the moment I sleep, I dissociate with the body. I separate from my body, and body awareness along with the world disappears. No world. A new world is created in my mind. The mind creates a world, dream world. When I am experiencing the dream world also, the dream world is not there. Such a dream world mind creates out of itself. Mind itself has become the dream world. Except mind, nothing is there. One has become many. The whole universe has become. It is an appearance. Mind is appearing as that. Similarly, in waking state, it is God, one God appearing as this universe. When you wake up from the dream of this world, we are withdrawing our consciousness from this world to go back to our causal existence every day in sleep. I withdraw from body, withdraw from mind and senses, dream ends, and I am myself. I am withdrawing to go towards myself. Can I go ahead? Just like I enter in from deep sleep, I enter into dream state. From dream state I wake up. Dream disappears and this world appears. Can you go one more step ahead to little more higher level of consciousness, this world disappears and you will see God there. More and more awakening, various layers of existence, in different levels of consciousness, we see different worlds. And lastly, you'll see that one exists without any duality. It is one that is appearing as the universe, and multiple universes, not only our universe. Ananta Koti Brahmanda are appearing and disappearing in the absolute. All play is going on. Eternal play is going on. And ultimately you see there is one. When you, even otherwise, when you expand your consciousness, when you expand your mind, when you expand your heart, you will reach that oneness. I am separated, I feel myself separated from the rest of this universe by identifying with one part of this universe, the body. I become body by identifying with the body, like I have become body in dream, identifying with the dream body, and dream world I am seeing. The moment you separate from the dream body, the dream world disappears. The moment you separate from this physical body, this physical world disappears. But instead of disappearance, can you expand it? Just like you shrink back in sleep, can you expand to the cosmic level? Can your mind expand to the cosmic level, being one with nature? Can you expand your heart to be one with all beings? Can you expand your awareness to be one with the God who pervades everything? You will see this microcosm with which you are identified as myself expands to the macro and merges in the macro. The moment these three expansion of the heart to be one with all beings, mind to be one with nature, and awareness to be one with God. The moment this expansion takes place, you will see there were never two. One homogeneous, seamless existence you enter into. It is ocean of bliss, joy and peace. So this expansion, you are entering into absolute reality. You have become one with the rest of the universe when you find there are no two. How is this world appearing? This is called Maya. Maya has created. How? The absolute is, we are seeing the absolute through Maya. So it is looking like world. Can you see independent of Maya? When you expand yourself, you are going back to the source from where you came. You are entering into through the Maya. Maya is prism. On the other side is white light. White light is passing through the prism and appearing as multiple colors. One white light appearing as many colors. Colors join with each other and varieties of shades. You can see everywhere varieties of shades. Look at within the book how many colors are there. So varieties multiply, patterns form, and species appear. All this happening through Maya. Now I am going back to the source. I pass through the Maya by merging my individuality in the cosmic existence. Through expansion of my heart to be one with all beings, my mind to be one with the universe, nature, my awareness to be one with God. I pass through the prism and see there is only one white light. Where from the so many colors and varieties I was seeing? It was because of the prism. The one white light was appearing as many. Now I have gone back to the source from where the colors have originated, where the multiplicity has come into existence. I see there is one without a second. Only one white light, an ocean of white light is there. So this, even we can see in the sky when it rains in sunshine, we see the rainbow. From nowhere the color appears on the sky. If you retrace the path, you will see water particles and behind that white light. Only white light was there, it was appearing. That one alone exists. It appears as this world, including the purpose of human life is to realize that one. When you are free from the entire nature and you have transcended the nature and entered the ocean of bliss, peace, love, absolute. So this is what we see. Sri Ramakrishna is telling, nothing exists except one. Just like you are waking up from dream, actually when you sleep, that dream, sleep the dream. When you sleep, you enter into dream, you are waking up from the dream. What happened to the dream world? It became mind back. Mind alone was there. Nothing was there. The dream world was not at all there. When you are experiencing also, it was not there. One was appearing as many. Just because you had identified, you entered into dream world and identified with the dream body. Suppose you are not identified with dream body and see the multiplicity, then it would have been a play. It would not have been a real thing. But because you identified with the dream world, dream personality, dream body, you saw multiplicity and it was real as long as you were in dream. Suppose you are not identified with the body and entered the dream world to see the dream, if you are seeing dream, it is a state of Jivan Mukta. Jivan Mukta is enjoying everything. He is participating. He is trying to wake up the sleeping man because he is weeping. Oh my child, nothing is there. Why are you weeping? One is there. That one, Sri Ramakrishna is trying to explain to us. One alone exists. The world is an appearance of that one. It is a manifestation. It is a projection. Just like a projector projects a film and we see on the wall. In television we see so many things happening and all. But what is there is only a screen and varieties of colors appearing on the screen. And it looks like a man walking, this, that, everything. But nothing is there. Only few colors and a screen on which it's playing. Screen is real. The drama which went on the screen was only an appearance. That which is Brahman is also primal energy. Brahman and Shakti, they are abheda. The power of fire and the fire itself are inseparable and one reality. The fire and its power to burn. Fire itself is that power to burn. But when we give importance to things, when fire is burning as lamp, I am giving importance to the light it is emitting. When I use the fire for cooking, I am giving importance to the power and not to the light. I am not giving importance to the light. So fire contains two aspects, one heat, the power, and the light. Light is like jnana, and another is like Kriya, Karma. So, that which is Brahman is also primal energy. Primal energy is the causal level of its own power. The mind projects a dream world. Mind has a power to project what it contains as impressions. Past impressions of the world the jiva absorbs remains in the knowledge of the mind, and it has the power to project it as a world. It projects. Like that, the world is projected by its own power. Dream world is projected by the mind by its own power. That power is called Adya Shakti, or here primal energy. Once a king, that is, he moves the hand, 2 fingers, and he sees that it has become one, and the other has disappeared. 1 finger alone is it, 2 was there, 1 alone remains. And again he moves, it becomes 2. 1 becomes 2, 2 becomes 1. When you sleep, the dream world, one mind has become many, and when you wake up, again the mind has become mind alone, one alone has become. That story he tells. The implication of the story is Brahman and primal energy at first appear to be two. Universe and God appears to be two separate. There are 3 entities we deal with. I am there, universe is there, the beyond is there. Jiva, Jagat and Ishvara. All Indian philosophies of the Hindu tradition, all the philosophies deal with 3 realities as existing ultimate realities. Ultimately they become merge in each other and find its oneness. But as long as I am body, there are 3 realities, Jiva, Jagat and Ishvara. When my body awareness dissolves, there is one reality. So identification with body creates immediately 3 realities, the Jiva, Jagat and Ishvara. It is appearing in Jagat and Ishvara, 2 entities. I am the observer. So there is universe, there is God. But it is not. It's ultimately one alone is there. But after attaining knowledge of Brahman, one does not see 2. In Jivan Mukta Avastha, he sees everything as divine. God alone has become all this. Just like a goldsmith sees gold in every ornament. He sees only gold. He doesn't see the shape, form, its value, nothing. How much of gold is there? Gold alone he sees in all objects. Just like we see money, paper, the notes when we see the value as money. 100 rupees note, 200 rupees note. I don't know whether 200 rupees note is there. So all these notes, we see the value. We don't see it as paper. We see the value, what it contains. Like that. And here, goldsmith sees only gold. Doesn't see it. Ornament he doesn't see. When you see the potter's house, mud pots and all they make, you see only clay is there. Clay has taken various forms of objects, including so many dolls also. Only clay is there, one material. When you see trees and plants and flowers, you see how many varieties of plants and trees. All are mud. The seed has made that mud to appear as tree. And one day tree falls off and goes back to become the mud. Mud alone, mrittika eva satyam. All trees that you see, all plants you see, all fruits you see, the mango and other things, whatever, dining, all this you see is just mud after all. From mud it has come out, into mud they go back. So when we see a tree, we don't understand it is mud. A small seed fell in the soil and started lifting that mud and giving a shape to it. Life presented in it, and it appeared like a thing entirely different from mud, till it fell down and became mud again. So this we see, we don't understand suddenly, but it is one reality. It comes from that and goes back to it. But after attaining knowledge, we see all things as one reality. Like that. Suppose a jnani looks at the world, he sees God has become all this. Everything is divine. There is no good, bad, right, wrong, nothing. All this is dissolved in one reality. Then there is no differentiation. It is one without a second, Advaita, non-duality. Advaita. The master was very happy to see a musician who had come with the devotees from Bulgaria. Master was very happy to see a musician who had come with the devotees from Bulgaria. Some time before, Sri Ramakrishna had gone into an ecstatic mood on hearing his devotional music. At the master's request, the musician sang a few songs, one of which described the awakening of Kundalini, the 6 centers. Sri Ramakrishna had slightest suggestion was sufficient for him to make him leave this realm of time and space boundary, relativity, world of reality, the relativity, and enter the higher levels of consciousness. Immediately, Krishna, a word, is sufficient for him to enter the eternal play of Krishna that's going on in the nature. As in every Leela of God is eternal. Any moment you can enter into any part of the Leela and witness actually happening. Not past recollection, but actually happening at all times. Sri Ramakrishna used to enter into it and we see, participate in it and come back. So he was very happy to see musician. You see certain things which makes a person happy. What is it is going to give him? Suppose you give a chocolate to a child, how much the child might be enjoying, a grown-up person may not enjoy. Each one has his own taste and likings. What makes God pleased? To please God, whatever we do, any action that we do, every action must be linked to the divine and for the welfare of the world at large. We can presently we can think of humanity. In every action must be, if you are walking, you are sitting, you are sleeping, you are going for bath, every action of yours must be related to. It must be related. You have to relate it to God. Oh, this body I am keeping for your sake, Lord. I am bathing it. I am giving food to it. I want to meet you. I want to realize you. I will reveal yourself. So somehow or the other, if not anything, when you are taking food, take it as prasad. When you are walking in the street, look around. What a beautiful world God has created. Something you will have to link it to the divine on one side, and always it must be seeking the welfare of presently humanity, later on into every being all beings, living beings on this earth and anywhere else, their welfare must be there in your mind. Third thing is you are seeking the welfare of this nature. Nature is sustaining our life. No harm is done to the nature. When we came first to this place to buy the land for ashrama, we went to a nearby another place which is acquired by the Sharda Foundation now. We saw two old people living there. Because of the conflicts, they were not able to give the property at that time. Later on, now, we could acquire for the Sharda Foundation. Those two people have never used a vehicle in their life, never traveled in a vehicle because it's going to harm others. Whole life they spent. When they told, I was surprised. They were quite old, maybe in their 80s, now they are in 90s. But at that time, when they say they have never gone to their Kuladevata because they have to go by a vehicle. How many people it's going to affect? How much of nature's resources we are destroying? So much of petrol we are burning for no reason. There is no need to go, I can stay here and bow down from here. A day might come when I'll be able to go on my foot. Long distances like Udupi, Karkal and all, they have travelled only on foot. By the time we take out our vehicle, they will be travelling 5 kilometers already. And they never used any artificial things. Only one light, electrical light. They did not connect it to the river or well to pump out the water. In rainy seasons also, they had to walk about 300 meters to the river, carry half of bucket because of the old age. But never they spent. Nature is going to be harmed. Throughout life, even today, in their 90s, they are self-dependent. They are with leg almost rotting like. They do the cultivation, take out the products every day and eat their own action. They never buy anything. They exchange like barters in case of need. So many cows they kept, all for children of the village. Like that they spent. How much of care they took for the nature. Never to cut a tree, never to harm. Fallen wood pieces, they would drag and bring and use it for cooking. So at least some amount of understanding that we have to take care of the nature, take care of all beings, connect every action to the welfare of nature, all beings, humanity, and be an offering to the divine. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.